my wasabis, this is Jirbie from Couchwasabi. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my review on the new Osmo Action from DJI. If this is something that you'd want to see, please keep watching. Alright, so for this video, I'm not going to be talking about the technical details of DJI's Osmo Action Cam. Simply because I know you can find that in a lot of other videos already, and this has been released last May of 2019. And I was able to buy this last September, I think, or August, late August to September. And I got this from Singapore. It's a lot cheaper there. I got this for 420 Singapore dollars, although there are a lot of promos right now for DJI's Osmo Action here in the Philippines. So the lowest that I've seen is about 17,000 to 18,000, which is pretty okay if you plan to go to Singapore and just buy this. It's almost the same thing, paying for 2,000 pesos. So why don't you just buy it from here? Another thing is that you should remember, for all DJI products, the warranty is locked down to the country where you've bought it. For example, for this one, I got this from Singapore. Therefore, if I wanted to claim the warranty for this unit, I'd have to go and fly to Singapore to be able to claim it. Alright, so there wouldn't be any unboxing either because I've already used this quite a lot since I've got it. But let me just show you what's inside. So it's pretty straightforward. The box is there. The camera is supposed to be here. So this one's in here. You've got a free case, which I didn't know before buying it, so I was able to buy 2-3 other cases, but that's okay. So it comes with this free case, which I've been using over than the other ones I've bought. Later on, I'll show you all the accessories that I've bought since getting this. And then you get this little box in here where it stores other attachments like this mount. If you're putting it on top of a, I don't know, a skateboard or a surfboard, I really don't know. This one, I don't know, something that's more curved, maybe in your car. And the special feature here is that it has a quick release mechanism that I've never really bothered to use because I don't really use these mounts anyway. So you just push it a little and twist it. There's a quick release thing that's going on here and I've never really used, so it's not relevant to me. And then this is the battery. It only comes with one battery, but I was able to order extra batteries and I think a multiple charger through Amazon. Hindi pa siya dumadating. My relatives are supposed to bring it over, so there's that. And what's cute about this case is that you actually have like a mini compartment for your SD card. It's smart. I like it. Alright. And then of course, your screwy thing for when you want to mount your camera to any, I guess, other generic accessory, which is also compatible. If you ever had a GoPro, you'd also be able to use all those accessories with your DJI Osmo Action. The box also comes with this USB Type-C cable, which I've never really bothered to use anyway. So everything in here, I've never really bothered to use. I think I've only got this screwy thing because I think it's cute. The knob is quite different from the ones I've had before. So I tend to want to use that because it's cute. And I normally use this with this Archon portable tripod. I tend to veer away from the other one that's more commonly used by most YouTubers and bloggers. I forgot the name, the one with, GorillaPod, I think it's called. I got this Archon mini tripod quite a while back through Amazon, and I prefer using this to mount my DJI Osmo. One of the first things that I've purchased as my first accessories are the tempered glass protectors on all of the glass parts of it. So there's one here, there's one here, and there's one at the back. And I also purchased this cap cover. So when I'm, bringing this around, it's more or less secure. So I normally carry this around like this. I've used this in a couple of my videos, and I've tested most of the settings that I would normally use. So there you go. And what I like about this is that this thing actually fits my everyday bag. Although it's a little bit long, I normally unwind this loose and then just keep this folded, and this length is perfect to fit inside my bag. So I really love it. The reason why I bought DJI's Osmo Action is because of its portability. I have been vlogging for 2 years now, and all those times I've only used my phone to vlog, and Chris has been telling me to get my own mirrorless camera to vlog just like everybody else, get Canon M whatever that is, Mark II, but it just doesn't really appeal to me to carry around another bulky, expensive bulky camera to vlog myself or to vlog whatever I want to vlog about. So when this came out, it was really attractive to me because of its portability. I like the idea of having like a very small, high-performing camera that I can bring around that easily fits my bag, that won't really add that much weight, and I think it's just more practical to carry this around. So when this was released, I have been thinking about it, if I should buy it. It's not that this came out at I think $350. It only decreased its price because of the hiccups that other vloggers have found out since its release. There are a lot of hiccups about this, and I will just mention that to you, but I'll also tell you the reasons why I'd still go for it. One of the hiccups is that the front-facing camera would fog up. I mean, this camera is actually waterproof up to 11 meters. That's what the brochure says, but I've never tried it. I'm scared because I've seen other reviews wherein when they've tried it, the front screen fogs up like crazy, and I wouldn't want that for my camera. So I've never really tried putting this like in a tub of water, in a pool of water, or when I was out free diving. I've always used an underwater casing. I mean, that is just a very simple and cheap investment to save your main unit. So I don't mind buying another 500 peso casing to protect this one. So that's one of the, I guess, cons that I've found out. That's why I mean, all those little things have add up, I think, to cost your DJI Osmo Action to become cheaper, which is a good thing for me because I'd still want it. I'd still like that idea of having this around. It's very portable. I like that I'm able to see myself through the front-facing screen. So let me just show you that. Press the power button, and then press the quick QS button, and there you go. So the front-facing screen is there, and you can see my background, so it's there. And to put it back at the back, you just have to press this for 3 seconds again, and then there you go. Okay, I've used this to vlog indoors, outdoors, underwater. I've already tried the rock steady setting. I've tried 30 frames per second. I've tried 60 frames per second. And everything is okay. No problems with it. My only complaint is that the audio is so much worse than when I have to use my regular Samsung Note 8. So I think one of the workarounds that DJI Osmo released is that they've come out with this adapter. I think it's not even an official DJI Osmo attachment or accessory, and I've been monitoring the reviews. A lot of people says it's okay, it's been working, it's like the solution for it, but I've also seen other feedbacks that it's wobbly, it doesn't fit the case, so you'd have to have your DJI Osmo Action exposed to be able to use that attachment, which is counterintuitive if you want to have your mic and your lighting all set up in here. So let me just show you all my other accessories and why I bought them. Alright, so I'm back with all of the stuff here in front of me. Let me just show you one of the first accessories that's very important right now for me, since I am freediving, since I'm taking my DJI Osmo Action quite a lot for my freediving classes and for my pool training. This is very, very important to me. This one I didn't really buy now. I've had this for years. This is the floating handheld attachment. I used to have this as my action cam. I got this 2 years ago. So this is also 2+ years old, but it's okay, it fits. What's good about this is that all the attachments for your previous action cam would most likely fit your DJI Osmo Action. So it uses the generic prong. And this is my previous action cam. It's from Xiaomi. I like it because it's green. I think I'd never wish to dispose of it. Okay, so here's the waterproof casing that I got from Lazada. And okay, so every time I'm out diving, I just pop this back here and make sure to put like an anti-fog strip and just pop it here and secure it in place. There you go. So this is 60 meters and below ready. So I've been using this weekly for my pool training and for my freediving sessions. One of the first attachments or accessories that I've purchased when I got this is this one. Okay, so I actually have two because I got the tempered glass protector for all the glass components of it. It's 2 sets, so that I have my extra. And I feel that sometimes some of the cases are not compatible with it having a tempered glass at the back, so I purchased this as well. So this is your regular plastic film screen protector in case I would need it. Some of the, again, I got some fog strips for when I am diving, and as I've mentioned earlier, I purchased 2 other casings because I didn't realize it already came with this casing, which I have been using quite more than these 2. I got this, I think this is from Palouse. Oh sorry, this is from PIXIE Tech. And I got this because I like this hot shoe and cold shoe mounts. So this one has this attachment, so when I want to screw, for example, I wanted to screw in my lighting here, or if I wanted to just pop it here, or if I'd have my mic attachment, I'd be able to use this setup as my mini vlogging rig. I forgot how much. All of these accessories, I got them through Amazon, through Lazada, or through Shopee. So those 3 things. I honestly have forgotten how much they cost each, so maybe you can just check them out. This is from PIXIE Tech. A lot of people have been using this. And then another casing that I've got is this from Ulanzi, silicone protective case. And this is supposed to be for me to hang this if I want it hands-free, or I don't know. But to be honest, I just wanted this piece from this set. So this piece actually came from this, and I honestly have no use for this. I just wanted that lens cap cover. So I tend to keep this, or I might be able to use this when I'm diving, I guess. I really don't know. So I'm just keeping it as a backup, as an extra. Other accessories that I've purchased is this Ulanzi Pro Waterproof Versatile Light. So I really love this. I plan to use this underwater. This is waterproof. So for when I'm diving, I still have a waterproof lighting mechanism. The problem is it doesn't have any mount. So I'm still looking for that accessory. I'm still asking other scuba diving friends what they are using, and then it comes with all these filters, which I'm honestly I'm not knowledgeable about these filters. So let me just keep this first, because I haven't really used this. As I've said, I'm looking for the mount so I can use it with my diving trip, but in the meantime, let me just keep everything. So this portable light is rechargeable. It's underwater proof for I think about 10 meters. Yeah, 33 feet or 10 meters. So I can totally bring this. It's just that I don't have the mount for me to attach it in my current setup. So I haven't been using it. Speaking of filter, I was also able to buy this red diving filter, but it didn't turn out well because I haven't been diving so deep for me to be able to use this red filter. So I was able to try this red filter over the weekend when I first dived in Batangas, and it didn't turn out well. It looked like a bloody mess. It looks like this. I purchased this filter because it looks like the real glass attachment of the lens. There are other filters available that's plastic or something that you would only put on top of here, and I didn't like that. I wanted this so that I can just replace it like this for it to work, I guess, more professionally or more efficiently. But sadly, it didn't turn out well. I can show you like a sample video of what happened the first and last time that I used it, and you'll see that it's not that pretty. It's a horrible mess. So yeah, it's kind of a fail, but I hope I'd be able to use this lens, I guess, in the near future when I've advanced myself from diving, because sayang, it's nice. And this is, I think, about 600 to 700 pesos for the lens. So I hope I'd still be able to use this soon. Okay. Another accessory that I think is important is this one. So I got this from Amazon. It's not available here. I've seen other cases here in the Philippines, but it has that different texture, you know, the generic black ones. So what attracted me to this case is that it looks cuter and more professional, in my opinion. So whenever I'm like carrying this around, I just pop this over. See, there's a provision for the lens. It's a circular provision, so you're not using like a generic GoPro case for it. It's actually made for my DJI Osmo Action, and this is how I actually carry my setup. Alright, so aside from that, I also bought these ball mounts, I would say. This was the first one that I purchased, and this was a total fail. I got this from Lazada. It arrived like that, so I wasn't happy about it, but thankfully they refunded it. I've never used it. I feel that it's flimsy, so I've never tried using it. I'm afraid that my camera would fall off. So I got another one from Amazon. So this is from Amazon. It's called COT ball mount, and it looks so much sturdier. When I say sturdier, whenever I lock this in place, it's not moving. Like whatever I do, it stays there. With this other one from Lazada, okay, so here it is, and this part is moving. I don't know why. So there's so many moving parts, and which makes this so scary. So there you go. So this is from Amazon, this is from Lazada. I've never used both, to be honest, because, well, I haven't really found like the time that I have to use it, so I'm keeping both in my accessories pack. And this one, this I think came with this, the underwater casing. So the underwater casing is about, I think, 500 to 600 pesos. It's super useful. It protects your DJI Osmo Action from everything, from chlorine water, from salt water. So even if your DJI Osmo Action is said to be waterproof, just, take that extra precaution of buying your own underwater casing. There are two kinds available. There's the 40-meter underwater casing, and there's this 60-meter underwater casing. And what I do is, I always pop in this anti-fogging strip so that you get quality recordings every single time. So this is how I do it, and then lock this into place so that I won't lose it while I'm swimming or diving, and that's how I record myself. So there you go. It's very practical. It's very, I guess, smart. So you're ensured that you're protecting your DJI Osmo from anything. Would I recommend for you to get your own DJI Osmo? Yes, I would. If you plan to use this as your vlogging camera, I think it works well, although there's a little con regarding your audio. But maybe so long as you speak loudly, it would be okay. I was able to compare using this with my regular phone camera in one of my vlogs. I think that was in Centro Estetico, wherein I shot the same scene simultaneously, and the audio from my phone just works so much better over this. Lighting, this works well in low lighting, so there's no problem with that. I like this in low light setting. I also like this when doing action. I've tried Rocksteady, it's so amazing. There is a bit of a lag right in front of it on the display, but in recording, the audio and the recording syncs perfectly, so you don't really have a problem with that. What else? There is an issue of it overheating when you're using Rocksteady. I've never experienced that simply because I don't really use Rocksteady that much. I will try to use it in my next dive. In my last dive, I was only able to test it with my red filter. It didn't turn out well. I've used it with its original lens. It looked perfect. So I'm still excited to use this. I love the quick, I don't know what it's called, but quick button and these pressing things. It's so convenient. I think it's quick setup or something. I'm not really sure of the technicalities, but practically speaking, I think this is a good buy. I was able to buy this cheap from the time that it was sold. It was sold at around 19,000 pesos here in the Philippines, wherein I got it for only 16,000 pesos. Now that the price is going lower, then I think it's also a good time for you to get your own DJI Osmo Action. Overall, I think I would rate this a 4 out of 5 stars simply because of the audio hiccup. That is something that doesn't really sit well with me. I hope that DJI would improve that in the next coming firmware updates, or I hope that they've come out with like a proper attachment that would fit in all those other casings that was released, because all the other casings patterned the attachment from the DJI Osmo. What's the other one? I don't know what it's called, but I'll show the picture here. So the audio attachment for that is what people or manufacturers, third-party manufacturers, have used in making their casings, and lo and behold, your DJI Osmo Action uses another audio adapter, which is totally different from they've expected, so it screwed everything up. I haven't really bought my audio adapter because I wanted something that really works. I'm still waiting for that adapter that really works and that would really work with all those attachments, because I've already had 2 casings that I don't really use because I don't know if the audio attachment would fit in here, or would fit in here, or would fit in the other one that I've purchased that I don't really use. So there, I'm still waiting for it, but in the meantime, I've been using this constantly in all my dives, and it works really well. It works perfectly. The quality of the video is really amazing. If you want to see samples, I will link all my vlogs wherein I've used this camera, and you be the judge. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed my 2 cents about my DJI Osmo Action. If you are still in the fence whether or not you should buy this, I think you should, especially now that the price is going lower and lower. I don't think it will go anything lower than that. Maybe it will in the coming Christmas season, but I think it's a good Christmas gift if you plan to give it to someone. I think it's sulit. I really love it. I really find the use of it. I really love taking this in all my underwater dives. Remember, I'm not really an action vlogger. I'm just a casual vlogger, and this works perfectly for me. Like, you know, it's just very compact and like lightweight. It's perfect. I don't really have to carry on something heavy and bulky to add to my purse, so it's really a good buy. And yeah, I guess that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.